Hey guys, good morning. It's Angie from Paradigm IT Group. Welcome to another episode of Did You Know? So before I get started, I want to send a very warm hug and many virtual kisses and just a huge thank you to my friend Jill. Jill sent me this card. It's like a just because card, but it had a note just kind of, reminding me to smile. And I gotta tell you, the coolest thing about this is that it was totally unexpected, but I got it on a day that I was, kind of dreading some decision making and just dealing with a particular situation that was making me think a little too much. And so it was just really, it couldn't have been any more perfect timing. So Jill, thank you so much. And then she sent me this little magnet that says hello gorgeous. So thank you again. All right, so let's get rocking and rolling. Today we are continuing this series, and again, small businesses out there, if you don't have an internal IT department, there is no excuse for not being informed. I've shared with you guys that you can have something as easy as this. Get this from the Federal Trade Commission, and it gives you the very bare basics that you should know when it comes to protecting your business from security threats. So this guide is Start with Security, a guide for businesses. And if you log into business.ftc.gov, you can request a copy there, and it is super easy to read. And today we're reviewing the tip number 5 on here, which is segmenting your network and monitoring who's trying to get in and out. And then you're like, Angie, what in the world did you just say? Or you're like, Angie, there's like, only a handful of us here in my office. How in the world am I going to do that? Well, don't panic, because number one, my IT department can be your IT department. And we're here to assist you always. But if you wanted to just kind of know where to start, here's the information that comes with that tip. When designing your network, consider using tools like firewalls to segment your network, thereby limiting access between computers on your network and between your computers and the internet. Another useful safeguard could be intrusion detection and prevention tools to monitor your network for malicious activity. So what does that all mean? I know you guys have heard me, firewall. A firewall is a great device that helps monitor the traffic that is coming into your network. You have to understand that the World Wide Web is connected to you through your router, your internet router, and that really doesn't do much for you other than just bring in the internet to your business. So a firewall is that monitor that you would have at that point to make sure that what is coming in, that it's monitoring and and making sure that any threats are detected on the front end versus the back end. So installing a firewall is important, but it is also very important to manage and monitor that firewall. And so that's number one. Number two is segmenting your network, as we talked about. But think about things like Wi-Fi access, right? So many times you have, companies have, like a guest Wi-Fi. You have to make sure that that guest Wi-Fi is completely separate from your main network. So there are ways to do that, and you just need to chat with us if you have questions about that. But we always advise that if you can get away with not giving anyone outside of your business access to your Wi-Fi, that is always obviously the best. However, if if you're a medical practice, or just if you just want to have that available for your guests, completely get it, but just make sure that you are doing it in a super duper safe way. And number 3 is make sure that you have regular preventive care, which is, it helps monitor, detect, and stop any malicious activity before it becomes, a huge threat before it's too late. I have news for you guys. Most of these, viruses don't just happen from one second to another. Many times there are these security threats, are kind of a work of several months in the making. So it's very important that you are being proactive and not, reactive to security. All right. If you guys have any questions or need any rescuing from IT nightmares, I need you guys to pick up the phone just like this and dial 321-248-3954. On that note, you guys go forth and conquer, be fabulous, be gorgeous and amazing, as my friend Jill, shared. And we'll see you guys. Bye. Ciao.